polls, and what a day it has been for the NDA camp. A massive mandate coming in from the people of Bihar for the NDA, for the NDA alliance. And we have the reaction coming in from Prime Minister Narendra Modi. This is Prime Minister Narendra Modi's victory message. Victory of good governance, says PM Modi. He has also congratulated the party workers and expressed gratitude. The Prime Minister says, सुशासन की जीत हुई है, विकास की जीत हुई है, जन कल्याण की भावना की जीत हुई है, सामाजिक न्याय की जीत हुई है। बिहार के मेरे परिवारजनों का बहुत बहुत आभार, जिन्होंने 2025 के विधानसभा चुनावों में एनडीए को ऐतिहासिक और अभूतपूर्व जीत का आशीर्वाद दिया। ये प्रचंड जनादेश हमें जनता जनार्दन की सेवा करने और बिहार के लिए नए संकल्प के साथ काम करने की शक्ति प्रदान करेगा। So the Prime Minister emphasizing that this is a victory for the Vikas, for Sushasana and for Jan Kalyan. The Prime Minister there thanking the people of Bihar for giving this massive mandate, historic mandate to the NDA. Let's in fact also get you more details. Let's analyze the results that are coming in. As far as the Mahagathbandhan is concerned, look at the numbers, 34. It's not just the Congress. Yes, in 2020, remember, the RJD was the single largest party. The Congress party had dragged down the Mahagathbandhan, and the Congress party was blamed for the performance of the Mahagathbandhan. But look at 2025 results. It's not just the Congress which has been reduced to a single digit, but also the performance of the RJD that has contributed in this defeat that the Mahagathbandhan has faced in the 2025 Bihar polls. Meanwhile, this is the big input, big update coming in. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has put out a post. This is the Prime Minister's first reaction post the verdict of the people of Bihar. Let's open this up. Let's go across to our guests. We have Manish Bariyar, spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party, Dr. Sanjay Kumar, spokesperson of the JDU, Akashdeep Muni, political analyst, Khaliqur Rahman, Congress leader. Let me first go across to Manish Bariyar. बहुत-बहुत मुबारक, congratulations, hard work paid off, but opposition के हिसाब से congratulations होना चाहिए election commission को. They are congratulating the election commission of India, not the BJP, not the JDU, not the NDA.
Good evening to you and good evening to my co-panelists and all the viewers. I think that shows their culture, it shows their character. Obviously, they cannot digest this very, very big win for the people of Bihar. The people of Bihar have spoken, and they have spoken very, very loudly that Jangal Raj, they do not want to see. They want the continuation of the promise and the hope of development. They have seen the good work done by NDA government under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi as well as Chief Minister Nitish Kumar, and they have given a thumping majority. They should have been humbled the way we are humbled by the extraordinary support the people of Bihar and the mandate they have given to us to ensure that the path of development continues unabated. And there should be some kind of a introspection by the opposition. Even the leader of opposition has the person whom everything was revolving, so-called Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister, they've all fallen flat. And that gives you the real sense of how the mood of Bihari voters was, as it is the mood of the nation.
Okay, let me bring in Khaliqur Rahman. Khaliqur Rahman, what is going on with the opposition camp thanking the Election Commission of India, not ready to accept the mandate of people? One thing is clear, that the voter adhikar yatra or the promises made by Tejashwi Yadav haven't worked or have not been able to impress the people of Bihar enough to trust and vote for the MJB.
Good evening, Swati ji, and good evening to all my co-panelists, to all your viewers. In fact, this is a convincing victory for the NDA, and I would like to congratulate the NDA for this spectacular victory and the show in Bihar. Whatever you say, but this is something which, in fact, everyone has to accept, because this is the people's verdict, and we have to accept the verdict of the people. This is a time, I think, that the people of Bihar have shown to the opposition what mattered to them, and accordingly they have voted for. So I think we should not just be living in an imaginary world, but rather I think our strategy probably did not go down well with the people of Bihar, and the narrative view of Tejasvi, or whatever it is, I think did not get the acceptance by the people of Bihar. So, but this is something which I think the opposition, even the Congress party had not accepted. But there was a clear indication that India was heading towards a victory, because especially when it comes to the Congress party, as we had predicted, because there was definitely some kind of confusion, and the alliance was not stitched properly. And there
point is, after losing an election, why is it that all of a sudden Dr. Akashdeep Muni, that the High Command or other leaders seem to be understanding the problem within the party and seem to be acknowledging that yes, there was perhaps some coordination issue or communication issue? The workers of the Congress party were staging dharnas outside the office, saying that tickets are being sold, that you need to strengthen the organization. But where was Rahul Gandhi? Where were the leaders who should have led from the front?
Let
Dr. Muni come in.
Yeah, so all congratulations to Bharatiya Janata Party and NDA for the splendid win. This is a landslide and it cannot be ignored. This is definitely a landslide. And yes, the Congress party has to do a serious course correction. They have to find out that where they are faltering, why they are not able to achieve. Like after the 2024, the edge that they have got, Haryana happened, Maharashtra happened, and now Bihar. It's time for them to really course correct. And really in 2024 elections, after that, I told that it's time that Congress has to be aggressive. There has to be no stone unturned. They cannot leave like it's all happening. This is not 1980s, 1990s. This is 2025. BJP is aggressive like hell.
But it's true that I think they took your advice. They did not leave, but they took your advice. I think they did not leave any stone unturned in focusing and peddling the wrong narrative. The narrative from day one was a flop, which was admitted by the RJD when they stopped supporting the voter adhikar or the vote chori issue. Let me go across to Dr. Sanjay Kumar. आपको भी बहुत-बहुत बधाई. The opposition had written off Nitish Kumar. Opposition ये कह रहा था कि नीतीश कुमार जो है फिट नहीं है अब सीएम बनने के, और भारतीय जनता पार्टी उनको सीएम बनाना नहीं चाहती है, केवल उनको फ्रंट में रख करके पूरी अपनी पॉलिटिक्स वहां पर चला रही है. लेकिन अब शानदार प्रदर्शन आपकी पार्टी का, 83.
Thank you so much, and I really want to congratulate the Janta, the voters of Bihar, that they have voted for development, and they voted in large numbers. They have broken all the records, past records of the state in terms of voting. So they came out in heavy numbers, they voted, they traveled, so a lot of things happened, and it's a historic win for NDA. We were, saying since the beginning that we are going to repeat 2010. But, as you said, कि opposition जो है वो उनको विश्वास नहीं हो रहा था, और विश्वास से ज्यादा वो ये कह रहे थे कि हमारे अंदर में फूट है, नीतीश जी में ये प्रॉब्लम है, इसमें वो प्रॉब्लम है. But they never looked into their own problems. They never accepted what going wrong with them and what they were unable to do in terms of partnerships. But in our case, I think we fought very well, and the NDA was totally united. And there means in terms of the development
all the calculations.
Sorry.
Now, based on the results, one can say that all the calculations जो भी कैलकुलेशंस आप लोगों ने किया सीट बंटवारे को लेकर या जो गहमा गहमी चली अलायंस पार्टनर्स के बीच, अब वो सही फैसला लग रहा है। जाहिर तौर पर रिजल्ट आपके पक्ष में है तो वो फैसला सही। हाँ,
yeah, because we wanted to, like divide seats in a manner that we come back victorious. That was a larger objective, that we did not want to derail the progress, the growth story of Bihar.
Okay.
The growth story.
And Dr. Kumar, you know what the next question is going to be. आपको पता है अगला सवाल जेडीयू से क्या पूछा जाएगा। हालांकि कह चुके हैं प्रधानमंत्री और गृह मंत्री भी कि कोई वैकेंसी नहीं है, ना तो प्रधानमंत्री पद के लिए ना मुख्यमंत्री पद के लिए। फिर भी ये सवाल आपसे पूछा जाएगा, क्या नीतीश कुमार एक बार फिर से मुख्यमंत्री होंगे बिहार के?
मतलब हम तो पहले से कह रहे हैं, अभी भी कहेंगे, और जो प्रक्रिया है उसको फॉलो करके आई थिंक वी विल रीच टू, आई एम श्योर दैट वी विल रीच टू दैट position also, to that point also. So very soon, it's a matter of time, because the election was fought showing or expressing, or like Nitish ji being the face or the as a leader of the coalition. So we are pretty sure, and there is a process that will be followed, and I am sure that it will be done in eventually.
Okay, all right. Let me quickly go back to Manish Bariyar. Manish Bariyar, looks like all the barriers and all the patterns have been broken. Whether it was about the high voter turnout, which according to data has always gone in favor of RJD. If it's under 60, then it goes in favor of JDU, Nitish Kumar. That pattern has been broken. The caste walls have been breached. And not just that, Muslim dominant seats as well, the NDA has performed better than ever. What is the reason behind so many barriers and patterns breaking in favor of the NDA?
See, the people of Bihar have national aspirations also. So beyond caste, beyond religion, they are Indians, and they are looking at other states also, that how development agenda is paramount in their scheme of things. They want their children to study, they want jobs, but they do not want disturbance. So, the choice was very simple. One is Shri Nitish Kumar. In front of him is Tejaswi Yadav. I don't think the people of Bihar had any confidence on Tejaswi ji vis-a-vis Nitish Kumar. It was a very simple choice. And on the other hand, you had Mr. Rahul Gandhi and Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Now, these were the two leaders, right? And the people of Bihar had to choose between these two leaders. That is one. Second, what NDA has done in last 20 years, that was for everyone to see. Now, I'm always saying that there are challenges. It's not as if Bihar has reached to the top of the country, but then people had to decide who's going to tackle their challenges better. And I don't think by putting up SIR, by putting up other issues, they actually really, they did not evoke any confidence in people of Bihar. Also, Prime Minister is now vindicated when he said that Katta, when he used, a lot of people criticize that how can he use this kind of a language, but this is the reality. The party RJD represents that. Okay. I don't think Tejaswi ji did anything to dispel that notion. Okay. In fact, the last tweet he gave last night was again with a lathi. 8 घंटे और इंतजार करना है. What is the kind of imagery you are putting up yourself? You are yourself putting a lathi, and then you are 8 घंटे इंतजार करना है. Okay. If that's the kind of image of Bihar.
All right. Okay. Manish Bariyar, stay on with us. So will the other guests. Let me quickly go across to Niyamika. Niyamika, has the Atma Manthan and Chintan begun in the Congress camp? Because Congress insiders, Congress netas have now started showing the mirror to the party. There are some who are openly voicing their opinion, saying Sangathan kamzor tha and this was bound to happen.
Well, it seems like it's not Atma Manthan or introspection. It is basically the blame game which has begun within the Congress party, and that is the only reason why we have seen that how there is a direct attack which is being made by many of the leaders within the Congress upon the state leadership. Earlier also, before the elections have taken place, at that point in time also, there was a dissatisfaction which was clearly being seen within the Congress party itself. And now, after the results have come out, after we have seen that how the Congress party has performed really poor in the state of Bihar, for that reason we have just spoken to the Congress Party's MP from Sasaram, Mr. Manoj Kumar, and he had openly criticized Krishna Allavaru as well as Rajesh Ram. He had stated that he also belongs to the Dalit community, and the party had trusted upon Rajesh Ram by appointing him as a PCC president, believing that by this there will be a positive message which is going to be spread across the Dalit community. But he has completely failed to do so, and he has not even met any of the Dalit worker or the people there at the ground, and that is the only reason why they haven't been able to get the support from the Dalit community in particular.
Right.
For that reason, he had also stated that it was clearly the wrong choices of candidates which was being done by Krishna Allavaru and Rajesh Ram, and that is the only reason why he had also demanded that there should be a strict action by the High Command of the Congress Party that should be taken against these people, and they should first give a resignation by taking the moral responsibility.
The infighting came out even before the final decision on seat sharing was taken, but that clearly wasn't addressed. We saw how Mr. Allavaru was geraud by the Congress workers, and other leaders were geraud at the airport itself. Let me go across to Arunil. So while there is going to be blame game in the Mahagathbandhan, and Netas already voicing their opinion, there's only celebration in the NDA camp. Arunil.
Well, that is right, Swati. Basically, you asked a question to Niyamika about showing the mirror. The day when Mahagathbandhan said that Tejasvi Yadav is going to be there, CM pace, on the very same day, simultaneously at the Congress headquarters in Bihar, state headquarters, there was a massive protest by local Congress leaders against Krishna Allavaru, saying that tickets were sold and posters were being put up saying that ticket chor, Bihar chor. Now, coming to your question, this is the BJP state headquarters. You can see Samrat Chaudhary, the deputy CM, will be coming over here and addressing the party workers. A very buoyant kind of a mood at the BJP party headquarters. We'll try and pose some questions to the party workers here as well to gauge the mood. We have been doing that since afternoon. आपसे बात करेंगे कि कितना बड़ा विक्ट्री आपको लगता है, और राहुल गांधी के फ्यूचर के बारे में क्या लगता है आपको?
राहुल गांधी के बारे में अब क्या कहना बॉस? अब सीधी सी बातें हैं कि वो जो चीज बोलते हैं उसके विपरीत जनता सोचती है, इसलिए बोलना ही वो छोड़ दें कि जनता उनके प्रति कुछ सकारात्मक सोचे।
उन्होंने छठी मैया पे भी कुछ कमेंट किए थे, फिर एक पानी में भी उतरे थे, बोलो।
वो मछली मारने गए और बीच मैदान में पीठ दिखा के भाग गया है। और यही महागठबंधन MY के समीकरण लोग जो चलते हैं ना, अब नया समीकरण है MY मतलब महिला यूथ महिला, और ये कट्टा वाली सरकार जो खोज रहा था, कट्टा राइफल और सबको नकारते हुए विकास की सरकार।
Extremely comprehensive victory for the NDA over here, and they've been saying that Tejasvi Yadav was dependent on Muslims and Yadav, but it is now the Mahila and Youth which have completely bolstered the NDA Sarkar. CM Nitish Kumar also holding a closed door meeting with his close aide. Sanjay Jha was present. Ashok Chaudhary was also present. Simultaneously, meetings transpiring in the BJP corner as well. So developments happening thick and fast in the capital city of Patna. Will take more reactions from them. आपको क्या लगता है, ये नीतीश कुमार ही CM रहना चाहिए, BJP के नंबर ज्यादा रहेंगे?
Arunil, continue to get us more reactions. I'll come back to you. Let's also listen into how the Congress leaders are looking at this development. There are some who are already pointing out कि संगठन कमजोर था.
हम जिस जिला से आते हैं वहां पर हमारे समाज के बहुत सारे लोग हैं। बहुत बार लोगों ने, हजारों की तादाद में मेरे घर लोगों ने आया, आग्रह किया कि अध्यक्ष हमारे समाज से कांग्रेस पार्टी बनाया है, कम से कम एक बार सर हमारे जिला में अध्यक्ष जी को बुला दीजिए। मैंने भी ट्राई किया, बहुत बार ट्राई किया, लेकिन ये व्यक्ति हिल नहीं सका। मालूम नहीं ये व्यक्ति कहाँ चल रहा था, ये लोग पता ही नहीं चला। तो हमारे प्रदेश अध्यक्ष राजेश राम जी का भी हालत देखिए चुनाव में क्या हो रहा है।
क्यों हो रहा है सर, क्या इसके पीछे की वजह?
मैं वही बता रहा हूं आपको कि जिस बातों को लेकर के पार्टी ने आपके ऊपर में भरोसा जताया था और ये सोचा था कि इस जाति से, इस समाज से बनाने पर हमें वोट मिल जाएगा, अब तो पार्टी का भरोसा भी उठ गया हमारे समाज के ऊपर से। लेकिन हमारे समाज का गलती नहीं है, गलती इनका है। ये कभी भी अपने समाज में नहीं बैठे, कभी भी अपने समाज के लोगों के साथ में नहीं चले।
आप PCC प्रेसिडेंट के ऊपर इल्जाम?
मैं सीधा इल्जाम नहीं, मतलब सच्चाई है। मैं तो आपका ऑन कैमरा बोल रहा हूं ना। मैंने कृष्णा जो हमारे प्रभारी महोदय हैं, मैंने एक बार नहीं दर्जनों बार बोला कि अरे कम से कम इनको एक दो बार तो जिला में भेजिए। हमारे आदरणीय प्रभारी महोदय खुद बोले थे कि हम बूथ तक जाएंगे, हमारे जिला तक नहीं आए। तो देखिए ये सब केवल सोशल मीडिया से चुनाव नहीं लड़ा जाता है।
So the internal rift, the infighting and the blame game in the Congress party is currently underway. Meanwhile, NDA has swept back to power in Bihar as the Modi-Nitish combo lead the alliance to a landslide victory. The NDA managed to cross the 200 mark, leaving only around 30 seats for the Mahagathbandhan and others. Today, as NDA secures a majestic mandate, many are highlighting the success of NDA's coalition arithmetic, and here's why. Why did the NDA coalition succeed? What was the reason? Let's take a look at the details that we have broken down for you. JDU has its best ever performance since 2010, and clearly their arithmetic has given them this massive mandate of the people. Number two, LJP strike rate up from 0.74 in 2020. Remember, in 2020, LJP was not part of the NDA. Reason number three, RLM leads in 2 seats. Hum crosses 60% strike rate. Reason number 4, HAM LJP ensure Dalit votes unite with the NDA. Reason number 5, RLM's entry ensures OBCs rally behind NDA. And the rising star of Bihar, Modi ka Hanuman, Chirag Paswan has reacted. Let's listen in.
सबसे पहले मैं बिहार की जनता को, बिहार की महान जनता को विशेष धन्यवाद और बधाई देता हूं कि जिस तरीके से एक ऐतिहासिक फैसला बिहार की जनता ने एनडीए को एक प्रचंड जीत देकर अगले 5 साल बिहार को विकास की राह पर गति देने की सोच के साथ ये फैसला लिया है। मैं ये मानता हूं और मैंने हमेशा कहा है कि बिहार और बिहारियों में वो बुद्धि है, वो क्षमता है कि सही समय पर सही फैसला लेते हैं।
So there was a lot of kheenchtan and the deliberations went on and on, the discussions went on and on the NDA camp for who will get how many seats. But today, it all makes sense. NDA's coalition arithmetic seemed to work wonders for them. The INDI bloc, on the other hand, failed in their latest test in Bihar. Remember, even Assaduddin Owaisi, the AIMIM chief, reached out to the INDI bloc for an alliance in Bihar. That was rejected. That offer was rejected by the Mahagathbandhan of bringing Owaisi's party on board. That move seems to have backfired for the Mahagathbandhan, and here's why. Let's take a look at why it has backfired. AIMIM leading in 5 seats. Congress party leading in just 4 seats. Look at the difference between their strike rate. AIMIM strike rate 17%, Congress's strike rate 6%. VIP, remember Mukesh Sahni was announced the deputy chief minister face of the Mahagathbandhan. Look at where his party stands, leading in 0 seats. The strike rate obviously is 0. Till the very last minute, the Mahagathbandhan was not ready to disclose who's getting how many seats, because there were clearly several issues that the Mahagathbandhan was facing in terms of internal rift. Take a look at the clusters that we are talking about, and remember the kind of narrative that was peddled that the BJP or the NDA won't be able to make an entry or expand its footprint in the Muslim cluster. But look at the results today. As far as the Muslim cluster is concerned, BJP has gained plus 12 seats. And there's a loss of 13 for the Mahagathbandhan. Look at the difference between the vote share. 5.8%, 5.89 gain for the NDA and a loss of 4% for the MJB. Look at the Yadav cluster. Remember the MY cluster? This is the core vote bank of the RJD, the Mahagathbandhan, that the NDA has managed to breach. As far as the NDA is concerned, it has been able to expand its footprint here, 21 plus 21 seats, and there is a vote share of 5.84%. For the MJB, there's a loss of 21. These are the trends as of 5 p.m. So NDA has been able to breach the MY cluster, and the counter to the Muslim Yadav cluster for the MGB from the NDA was the Mahila Youth formula that has worked in favor of the NDA, and they've managed to breach this core vote bank of the Mahagathbandhan as well. All our guests will continue to stay with us. Our analysis continues. Quick break.